Yeah.
Hello and Merry Christmas. How are you, Hazel?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great too. Are we recording on? Oh, that's not going to work.
We are live on Anchor on YouTube
We
taping
are.
podcast.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting so we're not having technical difficulties because I can hear a real echo.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that you or me?
There you
Sorry.
go.
Okay, so there you go. There's some stress.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is our first time taping live.
It is, and that's okay. We are all going to be okay.
We are, and it's exciting.
It is
How
exciting.
excited are you? The holidays are exciting.
They are exciting, but they're also stressful.
Mm-hmm. They are.
And that's what we want to acknowledge today is stress and the stress of the holidays and how important self-care is at this time of the year. And I think this time of the year is one of the times that we probably most don't indulge in self-care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're busy taking care of other people. That
right?
level of taking care of people has gone like even higher.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's we said it in our intro that you are your family's biggest commodity. Mm-hmm. And you need to be the best you that you can be. And the only way to do that is to really take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So when we talked about that and we talked about some ways that we like to take care of ourselves. And so we thought today that's what we would do. We would share some of our favorite self-care tips.
Yeah.
And I think they differ from person to person. Largely they differ.
Of course, because everybody has different interests.
Mm-hmm.
And what their downtime looks like. So like your downtime and my downtime is definitely looks different. We know that.
Right. It sure does. Everybody's time looks different than yours, Hazel.
No.
What are some of your favorite ways to take care? And why is it okay? First of all, why is it important to take care of yourself?
We need to. It's a reset button. We need to always take the time to reset ourselves because you can't just be a go, 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 go and not stop and actually reset and re-energize because that's important and that's key.
Because because the opposite of not doing that is then maybe you're not going to enjoy yourself. Maybe you're going to be short-tempered. Maybe you're going to, things are just not going to run as smoothly. Everything's going to be amplified. That irritates you.
Yeah. And burnout, that's where burnout comes in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we know what not taking care of ourselves looks like. What are some ways that we can take care of ourselves? What's your favorite ways?
You know what? Just binge watching, like a really good series or a movie or show, and just laying in the bed and just doing that all day.
Nice.
I don't have them often, and it's definitely a reset. When you know I'm in the bed all day, it's a reset day.
It's a reset day.
Yeah.
That's nice. What else is there anything else you like to do? I know you have some really good things that you like to do. You like to go to the spa.
I do.
I like to go to the spa too, but we go to the spa for different reasons.
Yeah, I do like going to the spa. I like treating myself to really nice spas. And I actually like going for walks in new parks, places where I could just be one with the environment. So I like doing that. I like listening to music. Sometimes I might do my nails or my toes.
Yeah.
Myself. Yeah.
I'm not girly. So walking is definitely one of the things that I like to do. Not so much in the cold. I like to work out at home. Mm-hmm. I'm working on getting better at that, but I realize that after I do it, I feel so much better. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the getting into doing it that you're just like, but at the end of it, you're like, yes.
Yeah, because you feel so good.
Mm-hmm. I actually like using my coloring book.
Amazing.
And I knew that I liked coloring beforehand. Mm-hmm. But now I guess because it's my kind of creation and stuff, appreciate it even more. And I actually started using the journal pages as well. So journaling is actually really a really good form of self-care, and kind of putting out, maybe some thoughts you don't want to share with anybody else.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody tips you off and you're not ready to have that conversation, or maybe it's just not a conversation you need to have, but you just need to let go of. So journaling. What else do I like to do? I like doing I know this is probably going to sound like really, really ridiculous for self-care, but I honestly really, really, really enjoy doing nice things for people. That I don't feel like it's it's a necessary thing, like just going out of my way and doing something simple and sweet or nice to somebody, even if they don't know it's me.
Right.
That is self-care to me, because I feel good when I've lightened somebody else's day. And maybe that, I don't know if that falls under it, but for me, that's self-care. I'm calling it self-care. Some people would say that's taking care of other people, but if they don't know that they're being taken care of by me, I feel like it's a little bit different.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it's self-care because self-care is a time to reset, as we said, but also to fill yourself up with whatever the joy is that gives you joy. So of course, helping others, if that is your self-care, it's filling you up with that joy, right?
Yes. And I think it's something that people forget sometimes, like that can make you feel so good about yourself that you just not about yourself, just about life in general.
Right.
Yeah. And you don't even have to see the person. You don't need to see their expression or anything. I just to know that you did something nice for somebody.
Yeah. With a whole heart.
Yes. That your intention has to be, doesn't matter what the outcome is for you. It matters that you made somebody else's time. Yeah. Yeah. What are some other things we came up with?
Meditate and mantra. And that was our theme for November. Creating mantras, taking some time to meditate, set intentions. So definitely an important thing to have in your toolbox for self-care.
And I like this one, like the one where you go for a walk, but you're mindfully walking, right? You're really, really taking in what's happening around you. I think a lot of us forget how beautiful nature is, what the beauty that lives around us. And when we really take that in, there's something so calming about that. So like going for a walk with the intention to look for 5 things that you've never noticed before on your way. Maybe you've walked that way 50,000 times, but look for something that you didn't notice before, and you'll always find something, always.
Yeah. Or even just like the other day, I went for a walk and I played Simon Says with myself. I Spy.
I was going to say Simon Says do jumping jacks.
Yeah. No, I Spy. And it was actually interesting because you had to really look, like you said, look. And that's a great tool to, get your mind off of whatever it is that your mind where it was and focus on you and now and present.
And we have such a hard time being in the now and being in the present. And I know we keep saying it, but I can't hammer it home enough. We've been given an opportunity during COVID to slow our lives down. Take the time to slow down. You're not going to get this opportunity again. So be mindful in your walking. Be mindful enough. You're gonna make sure that you don't get hit by a car.
Of course, protect yourself, but definitely be mindful. And then there's also taking time to read.
Yes, I like reading. Sometimes getting a really good book, though, for me can be, I don't know if it can be stressful. I don't know if I call it stressful, but if I get really into a book, like I'm finishing that book in a day.
Right.
And it causes me not to sleep because I'll put the book down to go to sleep. I'll be like, but no, one more chapter. So then I lose sleep. But I guess not everybody would feel like that, I'm sure. And today's books are written, while I'm writing my book, I'm realizing that books have changed a lot over time because we have short attention spans and we are so busy. They're called popcorn chapters now, right? They're smaller chapters. And there's a whole reason behind that. And that's because of how people read now.
Right. Yeah. Because their attention span is nil.
and we just don't have time, and it changes the thought of, oh, I can get through a chapter because it's only 10 pages, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting. The mind is an interesting thing.
It is.
And then there's always, you could just relax with a nice glass of, for those of us that drink wine.
Mm-hmm.
I am not one of those people.
That's my favorite thing. I haven't drank it in a long time, but yes, I enjoy a glass of wine.
Yeah, I can see how that would be beneficial. It would be relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
So other people use other methods of things too, but yeah, to relax. CBD is really good to help you relax.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 420 friendly.
Yeah.
And 420 stuff is also helpful and relaxing as well, as long as you use it responsibly.
Yes, definitely.
So those are some of our favorite ways to have self-care for ourselves. We'd love to hear in your comments below what some of your favorite things are to do.
Yep. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow us on YouTube.
Hit that button.
Follow us on YouTube. Definitely hit the subscribe button and comment. We want to see your comments. Comment below.
And then if you are seeing this today as we're live recording, it's December the 18th, 2020, because this is going to go on forever, so we don't want you to see it for 10 years from now. I think it's happening today. We are having our virtual Ugly Sweater Christmas party tonight.
Woohoo!
And there's still time for you to sign up. It's on Zoom. Santa's going to be there. It's family friendly, but you don't have to have kids to be a part of it. It's kind of for everybody. There's baking going to happen. As long as we can shoot you an email before it comes out, you're welcome to come to it.
Yeah.
We're going to be baking. What else are we doing? Listening to some music, playing some games.
Playing some games. Just be a great, relaxing, fun evening.
We do like to have fun together.
Yeah, we do. And I'll have some wine, some champagne, because we have a signature drink. So come on in.
I'm probably going to do a hot chocolate.
So join us on Zoom.
Yes. Email us for the details of how that will work.
Thank you. And thank you for watching our live.
Merry Christmas. And we'll be back Christmas Day. Is it Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Is our next podcast? Not live. No, not live.
Definitely follow us on whatever platform you listen to your podcast is. Definitely follow What's Interrupting Your Life podcast by Big Girl Interrupted. And you can hear a Christmas episode on.
I'm really excited about that one because we're going down some memory lanes there.
It's going to be fun.
Merry Christmas, everybody.